Welcome to the living word of God. In Genesis chapter 49, in verse 29, it reads, "Then he charged them and said to them, I am to be gathered to my people. Bury me with my fathers in the cave that is in the field of Ephron the Hittite." Israel called his sons and blessed them. Israel called his sons and reminded them of the promise of God of Canaan, the promised land. Israel reminded his children how they should be faithful to God. And it was time for him to rest. Oh, I tell you, he said, "When I die, bury me in the promised land where my fathers and my grandfather had been buried." His focus in life was only the promised land. He never lost focus of that promised land. Even though he was in the land of Egypt, he wanted to be in the promised land, and therefore he said, "I am to be gathered to my people in the promised land." Oh, I tell you, if you read that, when he had finished this in verse 33, he lifted his feet and he breathed his last. What a peaceful way to go to sleep, knowing that he will make it to the promised land. And because he never lost focus of the promised land, he was able to say, "My 130 years of life has been just full a few evil days." Brothers and sisters, our life here would be a blessed experience. Life just with a few evil if we only focus our mind to the promised land. If we only know that God is with us, and if we only allow God to be with us. And just as Israel was, may our desire be always to be in the promised land. May our desire be always, and may our prayer be always, that we make it to the promised land. May that be our prayers and desire, to be in the promised land for eternity with God. Amen.